What's going on? It's your boy J Ranks. We are back. Thank you for clicking in. And today we got an abundance of clips for you. From alley-oop assists like this one. There will be more of those in there. We'll hit some threes, some fadeaway shots. Play some smart basketball. And you already know the wide open corner three that's going in. This is my Pro-Am team, the Rim Rattlers. One of my teammates pokes that loose. We're coming down. We see the man with the slashing badge. We're throwing that up. Now we got our badge. As you can see, it's getting down to the end of the third. These guys they didn't really have anything going on. They were all slashers, and we had a lot of interior defense. Right here, I'm thinking about saving my takeover, but they pass it into me, so I'm like, you know what? We're gonna show out. We're gonna show off real quick. I know that man jumped. That made me nervous, but we're still hitting that shot. Since this is my first video of the year, I'm going to include all the clips from day one, the very night it dropped, just like this game. As you can see, I'm rocking a brown shirt, so it really is the beginning of the year. We're cashing that. We're a nice offensive threat. You know, we're 6'4", shooting guard, and one of my favorite things about this build is I got an 83 three-pointer, 83 driving dunk, and 83 ball handling. So I'm a very balanced build, and I still have defense. See, this is another, first day of 2K after I went out and got a jersey. Yeah, we hit those step backs. We're saucing a little bit. We're open. That guy closed out, but we're still hitting it because, it was the early game. You shoot fadeaways, you made them. We play some good defense. They get a board. But we're already there. He's covered like a blanket. We get the pass out. We say, nah, that's not good enough. We see him jump. We fade away in the corner and green that. In this clip, I'm playing with my man Larry Lotion, aka Larry Birdman. He's over in the corner, and he bangs. We're just playing good basketball. They hook up some junk, we get it, get the drive and the dish, because we knew he was coming down the court with that badge. He's hitting those. Now they're kind of packing the paint. I don't really understand why people do this. They have 6 people there. We get a steal. We're on the loose, and I told them I'm going to play with this one. They ain't guarding me. And we hit them with the spinning fade shot, and that's one of my favorite moves. And here we get on a fast break. We're just playing around with it. This is that same game. And we hit that. I mean, there's not much more to say. And this is my first game of Puma Mania weekend. So, as you can see, we're 96 now. This ended up being a good game for me. They were running 2 centers, and that guy is way bigger than me, which means he is way slower than me. So, we get a nice screen, and we're going to green up.
I am the greatest.
We get just enough of a box out on him to keep him away from the board. We're out, and we're going to cash that in the corner. And as you can see, we're up 8-0. He kind of shoots a reckless shot. We get a board. We're on the fast break. Everyone's crashing. That guy's smart enough to see me. I see him jump, and we're going to hit that. We had a lot of fast breaks this game. He puts one up, he misses. They kick it out to me, and we're gonna hit the green. because it's wide open catch and shoot. As you can see, they still haven't scored, and I just wanted to put this guy into a blender. We're passing around, we're still fading away, but we hit those. No energy. Finally comes down 20-7. This big man, he's like, alright, I'm sick of this dude. I'm gonna bully him inside. He thought wrong. We timed that second jump perfectly. We get the board. We do a nice little stop right there, and we get the easy pass for the dunk. My man Larry Lotion with a ginormous swat there. This is later on in that game. We're coming down. That guy gets in my way a little bit, but we step back and we hit that. We were kind of ISOing this guy this game a little bit, but they just started leaving hills open and he started cashing them. Larry gets a hand up and a huge swat, but they call that a goaltend. Come on now, 2K, don't do them like that. We get open. We're on the move and we pop back around the screen. He cannot get there. That only had silver range extender on that one. I get in the way here a little bit, but he kicks it out. And we're just going to go to work because they aren't ready for it. Hit him with the fade in the corner. It's not green, but it's green. Now this is a little bit of Pro-Am gameplay. And my man Moss Bros going a little crazy this game. You know, he's getting reckless out there with those dunks. Comes up, gets the steal. We're out. The pass to Larry, back to me. We take a dumb shot. I didn't expect him to screen there, so it kind of messed with me. But we chase down, we get the board. And like I said, my man Moss Bros out here greening. We get that. Could have thrown an oop, but we're being reckless. But Larry's got the board, and he throws the oop too. He's got some vision. Now we're bringing the ball down. These guys did not have much. They leave me open on the layup. And I said, you know what? We're just going to take the two. Now these guys, I mean, if you look by the score, they didn't really have much going for them. They couldn't shoot. We get a box out here, even though we're tiny. And we pop back. We get him behind us. And we're banging it. Now we are just messing around here. We throw a late oop, but we make it. We make it. That's 2 years in a row that we've been able to somehow do that. We get a nice double screen, which I don't always like, but that one worked really well, so we greened it. Now we're playing some pretty good defense. We get a big stop aboard. We're hitting them with the fake pass, and we're cashing it. Now for the badge. Alright, all we need to do is not give up threes. And these guys, yeah, they couldn't shoot. This is their one chance. And my guy's really the only person that would even attempt a jumper. So they just take the two. I got my badge. I say, alright, boys. I got this. We take a screen. He bodies him. That guy's too late. We're greening up. We're coming down the court. I don't like being the ball handler all the time, but sometimes it's pretty nice being at least the pick and roll ball handler. And as you saw, we greened off that fadeaway. We're on the fast break. I get it, and we're throwing it right back, right up to him. We're coming down the court. No one's really guarding us, so we stop, we pop for 3, and that's green. These guys were flustered. I'm full court pressing. We get the steal, and we're pulling up anyways. It don't matter. We're greening it. Back to back. Oh, something's going haywire. It's bad dribbling. We get the charge. And I'm dead down here. My teammates are down there playing 2-on-2. I tell them I'm coming down the court. I'm open and I green it. And here we go. Showing off a little bit of ball handling skills. They stop me. My other guard runs to me, so I pass to him and just get open. We popping. And we locking. We get our badge. We're bringing the ball down the court. I tell him, all right, we're gonna play with this. He brings that guy up here. We're down here. We hit him with a hop shot. Green. Moss Bros ditches it. I was unable to complete the dunk though. Sadly, he backs up, hits me with the pass. It's pretty good catch and shoot, so we making it. We get our hand up, we play some defense. They get the board though. Me and Larry both thought he had that, so we both took off, but it's all good. Coming down the court, we could have hit Moss Bros, but we're looking for something. Larry almost gets him with the back door, does a little pop out, hooks it up over him. Good big man move. Now one thing, I don't really like the shadows in this game. Sometimes it's just too much. It's too big of a contrast. Like, makes it tough to see. Especially on this court, since there's so much shadow just looming over the whole court. But they start hucking up garbage. They're a little frustrated. We pass it down to my man Moss, and he's bouncing it off the pavement. He's playing with no regard for human life right now. We get a steal. We hit him with a spin move. And we hit him with another spin move because he's not expecting it, and it gets us the wide open shot, looking like some Kyrie Irving type of man out there. We get the nice little layup off a good pass, good penetration. These guys weren't terrible, but I can tell you they weren't good enough. They just tried slashing too much on a big bad rim protector, Larry Lotion, and they just couldn't get the job done. So we were just taking easy buckets on the fast break and just playing defense, because that's really all you got to do to win. He gets an open little thing. He thinks he's just going to get a dunk, but we're in the way. We're playing good D. Moss out here. Oh, he stops, gets back, green up. That's what we like to see. Being a madman. Well, they're going to keep shooting some garbage because they know this game's over. We're going to throw a nice little lob, the easy one. Put us up 19-8. They get a gimme, but doesn't matter. This game's basically over. Moss lets me play with it. I hit the spin move into a dunk. Man, that was filthy. That caught me by surprise, too. I didn't think that was going to happen. But we're playing defense. These guys, they ain't got much. They ain't that good of shooters. They get the board, but we're back, so it's all good. We get a steal. This is on my big man, my glass cleaning finisher. As you see, we got 16 points. You look at that, we go 8 for 8. The biggest of bodies. This is something you can always do if a slasher's taking the ball out. Just pop to the side, let him run down the middle, and just feed him. We got some moves, we pass it. We're just letting this man jam all over him. We almost get the steal there, but we're playing good defense. They ain't really got much going. He pops back. That was kind of nice, but he ain't like that. We get a board. We're on the loose, and we decide we're taking this one ourselves. Now, if you made it this far, I'd like to thank you, and I'd like to ask you to drop a like on the video. And this is a little bit of gameplay with my playmaking shot creator. We ain't really got him like that. He's only the low 80s, but you know, it's for all the haters that say you can't dribble. Gotta have one to show off. Larry with the massive snatch block gets the pass. That man's on the loose. He's dunking in transition. This is another little clip from our big man. Come down, we try and set a screen, it didn't work. We get ready for another one, we roll, but our teammates already on top of us, so we're just trying to spread it out. Larry gets the cut, I pop out, and then I run back in for the jam. This is a little bit of rec gameplay. We're out here, we see that man cut, yeah, we're throwing lobs out here, we're getting buckets. We're hitting fadeaways, we're greening them. I'm telling you, that's probably one of my favorite moves that ended up being in the game. My man's playing big body defense down there. He hits us with the pass, we set our feet, and we bang it. Now that gives us our badge. We're bringing the ball down. I'm letting them know I'm playing with this. They ain't ready for it. We're hitting it. Bang! And I'd just like to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, click on that little bell down in the right hand corner, and have yourself a good day.